Hi, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of your Dash to Director. I'm Delinda, and I hope you all had fun with week 1. I know I learned something. I don't know about you guys, but I learned something just from creating the quiz and then taking the quiz myself. And now we are pros, right? We are just able to just go right to any section that we want when somebody has a question, right? Well, I can tell you this. I do know that the scents are at the front. After that is the warmers, then the diffusers, and the scent chart that I'm going to, that's the one I'm really going to utilize the most at my parties. It's near the back. It's in the back. And you guys, you can never be a pro. And if you can memorize that chart without looking, you are a pro. Better than me. So, okay. Now we know our catalog. Now what? Well, we're going to start getting team members. And what a perfect time to do that with the $49 join special. You guys, we need to take advantage of that. It is just too good of a deal for anybody who might be interested but really don't have a lot of funds to start, or just if they don't want to invest that much just to see if it's going to work or not. That's how a lot of people would be. But let me just tell you this. I hope this little training video, we're going to answer some questions. Because I know personally, I have gone to my Scentsy sisters who are rock star recruiters and asked questions. How? Tell me what? Tell me how you do it. And you know what they say? Ask everybody. Well, that's a pat answer. I'm sorry, that just makes me mad. Okay, how, what, when, where, how, why? I need to know the details, people. I need to know how you do this. Because I ask people all the time. So I want to know the nitty-gritties of how to recruit. So we're just going to break it down. How, why, when, how, why, where, when, whatever. All right, let's talk about first who. Ask everybody. Well, I wouldn't ask everybody. I've got a friend that's a very successful LuLaRoe girl. Do you think I'm going to ask her to join Scentsy? No. To me, that's rude. But who can do Scentsy? Everybody. Everybody can do Scentsy. It doesn't matter your age. I was 52 when I signed up. It doesn't matter your income level. Some people are lonely. Rich people are lonely. There's so many varieties of reasons people join. But I will tell you that I did a survey on my timeline, and I just said, Scentsy sisters, tell me why you joined. And even the superstar directors, you know what the reason they joined? Because they couldn't find a consultant, or they wanted to get paid on their own products. They didn't want to give their commission to somebody else when they could be making commission. Simple as that. It's not some elaborate thing of, I wanted to travel on a Mediterranean cruise. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to have a tribe. I wanted to belong. I wanted to get out of financial. There are some that, like me, that, well, I'll tell you my story in a little bit. But there's a variety of reasons, but the most reason that people joined was just to get the product because they love the product. And simple as that. So when we're asking people to join our team, keep it simple. Don't be saying things like, oh my gosh, you need to join our team. You're just going to love it. We have so much fun. We travel everywhere. You could go on our next thing to Anaheim. You could go on a Mediterranean cruise. Yes, do I want my friends to go with me to those places? You bet. But you can vomit Scentsy all over them. And so keep it simple. I mean, one of the things I do is shoot them a picture of the $49 Join kit and say, you should do this. And it's a compliment to them that I'm thinking of them, that, hey, you should do this. Simple. Simple. If they ask questions, then you can come back. But don't start off going, you only have to sell $200 in a 1 out of 3 months, and it's easy. You can sell that to your friends and family, and Guilty. I've been guilty. Me, I have done that. And so we've just got to chill. You guys, we're giving them a blessing. We are blessing their lives. Because it's been a blessing to me. You need to ask yourself this question before you ever try to recruit. Do you like being in Cincy? What would your life look like without Cincy? Would it matter? Because if it doesn't matter, then you're going to have a hard time asking anybody to join you. It needs to be a blessing to you. Now, how are some ways? Let's talk about a few ways that we can get people, who to contact. Let's talk about who. Well, first of all, there is your hostesses. Of course, your hostesses. Asking them, just figure up their commission. I'm going to give you a blank check. A picture of a blank check for you to print out, so that at the end of your parties, you can figure the commission of what these people would have been getting if they were the head joined, and show them how much they would have made if they joined that night, and gift them their party. I would not be here right now if Michelle had not gifted the party to us. My daughter and I had a party. I'll just tell you that little story real quick. I know I don't want to keep you long on these training videos, but Michelle had a party. I was 52 years old. Van and I had gone through a financial crisis where we nearly lost it all. He had lost his oil and gas job that was very lucrative, and we were starting from scratch and trying not to lose our home. And that's tough in your 50s. I had no interest in direct sales. I had done that when I was young. Just no. Didn't even want to have parties. And she asked my daughter to have a party. I didn't know much about Cincy, but I didn't want to know much about Cincy because I couldn't afford to know much about Cincy, to be honest. But she gave Erica the little testers and the catalogs. I took them to work and got $600 in orders. Kind of blew my mind, and I'd never seen a catalog. Still hadn't even smelled a tester. That night at the party, between her friends and my friends, we had 15 people, and it was a $1,000 party because of my outside orders and who was there. I heard Michelle, because it was August and it was an enhanced starter kit. I heard Michelle telling Erica, you would have made at least $250 in commission. She had it figured out for her. If you join tonight, I will give you the party, $250 in commission. It costs $99 to join. You're going to get that commission in 10 days because it was August 31st. But if you pay $99 tonight, you sign up, this is what you get. And you got an enhanced starter kit. Plus we were getting all those host rewards. No brainer, right? I just got paid that night. Some bill's going to have to wait for 10 days, but I'm doing this because that's a $150 profit. Even if I just take all that free stuff and on my way. I had no idea past here, except that I was going to get $150 profit in 10 days and start enhanced starter kit and hostess rewards. No brainer. I did it. If she would have sat there and said, oh, Delinda, you need to join because if you join, you can become a director and you're going to have a big team and you're going to go on trips and all that. No. She kept it simple. She showed me in black and white. And then I took it from there. So, was it life-changing? Yes. Was she trying to convince me that night it was going to be life-changing? No. So you guys keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. Okay, your hostesses. But you guys, I know a lot of you who aren't doing home parties or even basket parties that get customers who order from you, just random orders that come in and you place them for them. I have been asking every single customer, once I figure up their order total, are you sure do you want me to put this in for you, or do you want to sign up and get paid on this commission yourself on your own products? Simple as that. I've had a couple join just this month because of that very reason. And that was with the diffuser for $147. This $49 deal, they're not investing a lifetime in it. I mean, if it works, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Now, I will tell you, we've had these specials before, and I get my team loaded with brand new recruits and maybe get one or two rock stars. That's okay. That's okay. You don't know who this is for, but you can't be the judge of who this is for either. How many of you have ever gone through your friends list on Facebook and you were going to message people privately, excuse me, about joining? Oh no, she's too old. Oh no, she doesn't need it. She's money. She wouldn't want to do Cincy. Oh, this lady's the president of a bank. She's not going to do Cincy. This lady, she is way too busy. She's in everything. She doesn't have time for Cincy. We make the decision for our friends and family. We do. And I've been guilty of this. I know one of the reasons that I haven't asked, have you ever been intimidated by somebody that you look up to? I have a lady that's a newscaster. And we're friends because she had asked to be my friend because of a news story at the courthouse, and she wanted, something was happening and she wanted to ask me a question. She's on my friends list still. Don't know her really, but she's a local celebrity. And she started liking my Cincy post. So, you guys, she's never ordered from me yet, but she asked to join my VIP group. But I was too scared to ask her because I was intimidated because she's a little celebrity. But I started asking her. She hasn't joined yet, but I've just put it out there. Another one is I'm a big reality TV junkie. I made friends with one of the housewives on the Real Housewives of Orange County. Gina, I don't know if anybody watches the show, but I made friends with her right when that show started. And I'm on her personal friends list. And I asked her, hey, she's a big fancy, celebrity real estate agent. She may need Cincy. And you know what she told me? She wrote me back. And she goes, I love Cincy. I have a consultant here in California, and I love it. And yes, I do use it in my home. So, you know what? She's still on my friends list. She still sees my post. So don't be afraid to ask, and don't prejudge. You never, ever, ever know what's going on in anybody's life. What if Michelle hadn't asked me? What if she hadn't have asked? She would have robbed me of the blessing, and she gifted me. Okay, here's another thing. How many of you have not asked some of your best customers because you don't want to lose the PRV? Let's talk about it right now, and I'm going to call somebody out. Andrea's mother was her very best customer. But her mom wasn't on Facebook. Her mom loved Cincy. And so Andrea, when we had the $47 join special, she said, my mom's interested in joining, but I'm kind of scared to push it because I would lose my best customer. And what good is it to have a recruit or a team member if I can't make my 500 PRV? You recruit her. You recruit her because it is much easier to get new customers the new team members. Guess who's rocking it? Both of them. Andrea and her mom rocked it in August. So there you go. And her mom's on Facebook now and having a blast. Loving every minute of this. And if Andrea would have said, no, Mom, just order from me, we'll do this together, she would have robbed her mom that blessing and robbed herself, because now Andrea promoted to lead. Yay, Andrea! So anyway, that's some of the who's. Okay, ask your waitresses. When you're out and about, you can just say, my gosh, you are so good at customer service. Do you know what Cincy is? Here's a sample. I would love to have you on my team, because you've paid them a compliment that they could do something. But here's what else I do. I cannot stand anybody who tries to I shouldn't say this because you may be taught different on Tambra's team. But anyway, when they tell you to get people's information, oh my gosh, no way am I going to ask a stranger, hey waitress, you've been good. Here, fill out your private information for me. And be in my drawing. Well, I would say, no thank you. But here's what I do, and it works. Oh my gosh, you are so good. I'd love to have you on my team. Do you know what Cincy is? Well, here's a sample. And they say, thank you, thank you. Are you on Facebook? Oh, well, here. I'm going to find you. Pull out my thing, look them up, and say, okay, I'm going to send you a friend request. When you get home, accept my friend request, and I'll put you in my special VIP group. I took the pressure off myself of asking a stranger. They have the choice, and I don't feel bad. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, I get that they accepted my friend request. And then I build a relationship, because it's all about relationships. It really is. So, different places. Like I said, flipping hostesses, asking customers. Asking those people you're intimidated to ask. But who not to ask? Okay, here's another thing. If you're going to ask people on Facebook, you might want to look at their last week's post. I've been guilty of seeing somebody and just sending them a message, hey, you ought to do this. And then right back, I'll have to talk to you after my mom's funeral. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. So don't just spam your messenger. Have a relationship and know who you're talking to. All right, I've taken too much time on, but I hope that answers a little bit, gets the wheels turning on who, what, why. Now, your homework for the week, you're going to make a dream team. I want you to take a piece of paper, and I want you to make a dream team. Of course, don't put superstar directors on there, or directors, or people already in Cincy. Go through your friends list and people that you would love to have on your team, but even if you don't think they'd do it, just your dream team. I want at least 25 names on that list. Then I want you to look at their timeline and see where they are in their lives, and if they don't have anything major going on, send them a picture, and I'm going to post the picture in the link for this week. Send the picture and just say, you should do this. That's all. That's all. And if you want to say anything else, say, you should do this and get paid on your own products. Keep it really, really simple. Okay, next I'm going to post a picture of a bell. Now, for everyone that you have contacted, If you get a no, or within 24 hours you've gotten no response whatsoever, because how many times do I message people and they don't even respond? But you did your part, so I want you to type ding under that bell. Ding. If they ask any questions at all, ding ding, type ding ding. If they join your team, I want you to go ding ding ding, and we will all celebrate it together. All right, that is your homework assignment on recruiting. Get out there and ask everyone.